doctor's office.
Smoke in the water. To a group of 100 people or 1,000 people, and I ask, well, how many of you have addiction issues to any substance? A number of people put their hand up, and I say, what did it do for you? Not what was bad about it, we already know that, but what did it do for you? What was positive in your experience with it? Well, it gave me a sense of peace. It gave me pain relief. It made me feel more connected. It made me more confident. I could speak now and interact with other people. In other words, the addict is just after wanting to be a normal human being. And the real question is, what keeps them from having those qualities in their lives, and what happened to them? And so that the addiction should be seen not as the problem, although it is a problem, but it's not the problem. It's the addict's attempt to solve a problem in the first place. The adverse childhood experiences studies done in California looked at conditions such as physical, sexual, and emotional abuse in a child's life, the loss of a parent through death, or a rancorous divorce, or a parent being jailed, or mental illness in the parent, or addiction in the parent, or violence in the family. And for each of these adverse childhood experiences, the risk of addiction goes up exponentially. By the time a male child has had 6 of these adverse experiences, his risk of having become a substance-dependent, injection-using addict is 4,600% greater than that of a male child with no such experiences. Why is that? It's because that trauma shapes the brain in such ways as to make the addictive substances more appealing to the individual. That trauma also gives that person the pain that they will try to then escape from or to soothe through the addictive behaviors. It's the social and emotional environment that shapes the actual biology of the brain. So if you understand somebody's addiction, you have to look at what created pain in their lives. For the person who occasionally has a beer, occasionally smokes marijuana, but genuinely have no negative consequences, does not impair their health, does not endanger their lives, it does not impair their personal relationship, you can't call those people addicts, so you can't call those behaviors addictive. So that we have to make a real distinction between the use of substances and the addiction to substances. Which then brings us to the war on drugs. Basically, the war on drugs is being waged against people that were abused and traumatized in children and have mental health problems. There's enough punishment in there, in the negative consequences of the addiction, but we don't have to add punishment onto that. The number of deaths around the world from cigarette consumption is 5.5 million, according to latest estimates. Annually, cigarettes kill as many people as were killed in the Germans' anti-Jewish genocidal campaign. So we have a Holocaust annually, owing to cigarettes.
We have a war on alcohol and tobacco, when alcohol is the drug that's involved with more murders than any other drug on planet Earth.
How do we view the effect of beer?
We are so dependent on it. If you have a social gathering and there isn't booze there, people lose their minds. Celebrating. Let's go to the pub. When we talk about commiserating, let's go to the pub. I'm happy. Let's go to the pub. My dog died. Let's go to the pub.
It's Wednesday, best day of the week.
Great job getting us drunk.
Can only use a stiff drink. Fantastic. Margarita day.
If you're not going to drink it, pass it around.
What are you going to spend on New Year's Eve?
I'm going to be a real drunk.
Many years ago, we did a poll in Parliament and we asked them, is alcohol a drug? And the majority of politicians said alcohol is not a drug. And they say, well, it's not a drug because it's not illegal. And that gets to this peculiar, dangerous concept that when something's illegal, it must be dangerous. And when something's not illegal, it must be safe.
So it's interesting.